ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Now, the show you've been all waiting for. Mr. 702 from Las Vegas is going to speak to you. Oh, here we are once again. Another show of podcast talking to Mr. 702. Of course, we're going into day 6 of this senseless war brought on to us by Putin. Just what the hell's going on? Yet, Ukrainians keep on fighting. God bless them for it. But there seems to be no help coming their way. Everyone's doing sanctions and sending money and prayers, and we're standing by you. But yet, really, are you standing by them? Not one platoon, not one service person has gone over there to help these people out. It's like everybody's avoiding confrontations with Russia. You know, he's talking nuclear warheads, and we're talking about he's bluffing. Is this really going on? Are we getting that soft in our nation? I'm telling you right now, there's people that are outraged at the way we're handling this situation. Usually we're the leaders in something like this. We're stepping it up. We'll be there to protect all human rights. But yet, like they say in the streets now, we are nowhere to be found. No troops, no soldiers going to Ukraine to help out, to actually stand by those people. It's amazing what's going on right now. But you know what? They're putting up a fight. They're going against one of the biggest countries in the world. Russia is no joke. They have, 17 miles of trucks and armor and soldiers that are on their way trying to get to the capital. People, we need our governments to go ahead and send in some troops, at least guard the capital. Do something. They need your help. Ukrainians are doing the best they can with what they have. And really, it's time for us to see and do what we're supposed to do. Help each other out. And I don't see it happening right now. I know we have a person that we really want to listen to this interview. This is a United States representative. Her name is Victoria Spartz. Listen to what this lady has to say. They're really, President Biden, listen up, because really, you're making us look like softies, and this lady is going to tell you everything you need to hear. Listen to the United States Representative, Victoria Spartz.
Safe on that country. It's interesting, my grandma is 95. She experienced Stalin, she experienced Hitler, but she says, we never experienced something like that, ever. This is barbaric and brutal to the level of unbelievable. And I hope United Nations will do some leadership, because this is terrible. We have to deal with that. But I have some friends from college and other people. A lot of people are sitting on the ground. They are bombing non-stop civilians, non-stop, from morning till night. The city of Chernihiv I've been from for last 3 days, bombing non-stop, exploding buildings, hospitals, schools, everything. They cannot even get out. They have no supplies. They cannot even get out from underground. A lot of people don't even have any ability now to have the phones. Thank God that Elon Musk helps a little bit with some of the stuff. So I really appreciate that he did step up. I hope more private businesses will step up. And like Visa and MasterCard, they say, we're not going to be part of this bloodshed. We're not be criminals. Like, what is he doing is criminal. Some people, you still can connect. Some people you cannot connect, depending where they are. But everyone is on the ground because people understood. They're not fighting the military now. They're fighting to kill civilians, destroy, level to the ground. If you conquer the country, and if you want to govern it, you don't destroy everything to the ground. You don't destroy buildings. You don't put carpet bombs to destroy everything. They want to suppress civilians, but I can tell you, these people went through so much. These people went through so much hardship. Millions were killed by them, by Stalin and Hitler. Almost my whole family was killed by them. These people will not surrender, but we need to give them a chance to survive. Otherwise, they have no chance. We'll have millions of people killed. We need to create a humanitarian corridor for some people to be able to escape, for children, women, and children, because he's now shooting at them. I think we have a responsibility. And another thing, I can tell you, Ukraine was the third largest nuclear country, the third largest after Russia and the United States. For a good reason, for right reason. We took nuclear weapons from them and signed a piece of paper, tell them we will guarantee you sovereignty. What do you think Iran is not going to be thinking? What do you think about North Korea? If you have nuclear weapon, you are going to hold the whole world hostage. If you don't, anyone come for you and nobody will protect you. What is going to set in the whole world? What precedent we're going to set? If we will create a very dangerous world if we don't act decisively, quickly, and have a speed and agility. We need to understand that Putin is not playing chess. He's a judo martial arts player. He understands in judo you have agility, speed, and uses your enemy's weaknesses to strike. And he understood that we were weak. The West was weak. But he's underestimated the West. And I hope this president is going to step up and to show what America is about, because he wants to embarrass our country. And what he's doing is embarrassing for leader of the world in our country to be there where we are. It's just embarrassing. And he wants to embarrass us again. He knew that we got embarrassed in Afghanistan. He wants to embarrass us again. And I am, as a member of Congress, cannot let him embarrass our country with the greatest country in the world. We are the strongest people in the world. We cannot let him embarrass us, or we will be a laughing stock for the rest of the world. We have to be strong, because I know we have strong people in strong country with the best value. Everyone wants to be here. This is the greatest country, but we need to lead, because there is no one else that can lead around the world. And if we're a strong country, the rest of the world will be strong, and we need to show our strength. So thank you.
Wow. What can you actually say after that interview? She said it all. It's amazing what's going on. I got to go to a quick commercial, and I'll be back with more, because we have to keep on talking. Don't move anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're back. And wow, that interview was very touching. She really spoke her heart out. And really, it's understandable. How can we, NATO nation, completely ignore these people in Ukraine and wish them luck and send them money and sanctuaries and sanctions, when really they need help. They need to protect their capital. They need not to lose their capital. What is there not to understand? We have a president in there, a mayor. We have two boxers, former heavyweight champions of the world. They're fighting for their right to coexist with freedom. Everything that we take for granted. And yet, we're not showing them the support that we would love for someone to show us in our time of need, if it came to that. Wouldn't we? As an American, I just feel saddened, because we've always been the leaders. We've always been the ones that come first to go out there and really care about humanity and try to make a difference. And now I don't know, we're just on the sideline. waiting to give our 2 cents and just stay on the sideline and let everybody else try to take care of the problem. I think it's a sad day in America. People used to look up to us for the future, for their children's future, for themselves, to have a better tomorrow, to provide more things for their families, and yet we look weak. We really do. I'm really sad for what's going on. A lot of kids are dying, a lot of people are getting hurt, and we still are not helping these people with actual soldiers. We're not even allowing volunteers to go in and join the fight. Because, I mean, if they're not going to do it, we sure as hell can do it for them. I'm ready to volunteer. Just tell me where to go. These people need our help. They don't need us to stand by them in theory and in spirit. They need us there with foot on the ground, with a machine gun in our hands saying, hey, Putin, you're not going to get this. Go back, retrieve, and let them be free. That's all I got to say for today, folks. Day 6 in this senseless war. I'll come back tomorrow. We'll talk about it again and see what else happens. But hopefully NATO, the United Nations, somebody will send in at least, I don't know, a couple of platoons from each Soviet nation in order for us to get the protection for these Ukrainians, the help they really need. This has been Mr. 702. Yeah, I'm out of here. See you tomorrow.